of my boyfriend cheating on me with a girl that turned out to be my sister. Story time. I've been dating my boyfriend for 3 years now, and we live together, and everything appeared to be normal, or so I thought. But the last few days have been crazier and, quite suspicious because he keeps late nights now. He changed his phone password. He's always on his phone. He doesn't really have my time. He doesn't really pay attention to me. So obviously, I suspected that he was cheating, but I had no proof. So one particular night, he told me that he was going to be working late. And of course, what went to my mind was, okay, this man is going to be cheating on me this night. So I decided to do what? Follow him to work. Yes, I did not follow him in his car. I let him go, and then I drove right behind him. Of course, I know the way to his office now, so I followed him. And this man did not drive down to work. He drove down to another apartment. And then when he got there, I parked far away. I saw another girl come down from the car. He came down from the car as well to meet the girl. Like, another girl came down from the house. He came down from the car to meet the girl, and they kissed. Then the girl went ahead to go sit inside the car. I was literally shaking with anger. At the same time, I was quite relieved because I finally got the proof that I needed, that this man was cheating on me. But what do I want to do with this particular proof? Because I did not even know if I was going to leave him. I had not processed it. I was suspicious at first, remember. Immediately, this girl entered the car. I ran to the car and then I knocked on the door. Then I was like, this street looks familiar, but that's not why we're here. I knocked on the door and I saw that the girl in the car was actually my sister. And I looked up, I realized that, okay, this is our house. We're on our street. I was like, what the fuck? She looked so shocked. And my boyfriend also looked like he was about to die. Because this is not catching them here. This is catching them red-handed. I started yelling at them. Like, what the actual F is going on? And my sister was like, no, it's not what you think. It's not what you think. It's not what you think. You just kissed this man. If I did not see them kiss, they would have probably had another explanation for me. But the fact that he came down, she kissed him before she went into the car, and I saw everything, made it very, very difficult for them to say, it's not what I think, because it's exactly what I think. So while she was saying it's not what you think, I asked her, what could it possibly be aside from what I saw? And then she said, I am pregnant. At that point, I was going crazy, but I went silent. What do you mean you're pregnant? What do you mean you're pregnant? My boyfriend has told me from the onset that we're not trying to have kids in the early stages of our relationship, that we need to get married first before we have kids. And now he's trying to have a kid with you. And then she was like, no, it's not exactly what you think. Blah, 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 blah. It wasn't planned. And there is something. So here is the crazy part. My sister said that, yes, she was pregnant, but she was not pregnant exactly for my boyfriend. She did not know whose child the baby was. So when my father found out, like our dad found out that my sister was pregnant, because he found out before me and he kept the secret from me, he threatened her. Like, he literally wanted to know who the father of the child was, and the only man that came to her mind was my boyfriend. So my father started threatening my boyfriend to accept the pregnancy, or he's literally going to destroy my boyfriend's life, which is something that I know my father can't do. So the reason why my father did not tell me, or did not let them tell me, was because it was my boyfriend that we're talking about. So let me ask, let's just get this right. If truly my boyfriend was not responsible for your pregnancy, why did my boyfriend come to your mind when they told you to tell them who was responsible for your pregnancy? That's one. Two, if he's not the father of a baby, it means that you guys don't have a thing. So why did you come downstairs and you kissed him? So is it like after the whole pregnancy thing happened, you guys started making out and having sex or whatever? That was the question that I was asking. My sister has been refusing to reveal who the real father of our pregnancy is. And they also gave me a bombshell. Like, ever since she told my dad that the father of a child is my boyfriend, my father has been planning a secret wedding that I'm only just finding out today. Because according to him, none of us is going to have a child outside wedlock. I mean, this was something that he had always said to us since we were children. And, one of the reasons why I decided to leave my father's house was because of his principles and all that. And my sister also left. But right now, all of a sudden, I don't know why my sister is listening to my father. Because you were rebellious. You moved out of the house when this man was against it. Now, the fact that the man is planning your wedding with your own sister's boyfriend, you suddenly cannot speak up about who got you pregnant, and you're just going with the flow. And my stupid boyfriend is also going with the flow because my father has threatened to ruin his life. My father is well influential, and my father can actually ruin his life. Is my father intentionally trying to ruin my life? Is my sister intentionally trying to ruin my life? Or is my boyfriend just a stupid man that cannot stand up for himself, that is just scared? Or if truly my boyfriend is not the father of the baby, why is he playing along just because my father is threatening to ruin his life? Please advise me in the comment section. What am I supposed to do to uncover this old truth? And if you want to share stories with me, send an email to me at talktoparana@gmail.com.